Hi everyone, welcome to FinTech Academy. This is Harsh. Today I will go over and provide details about our Certified FinTech GST HST Professional course. Okay, let's have a look in that. So first of all, who is this course for? Well, our GST HST course is for anyone who is wanting to learn Canadian sales tax and expand their skills beyond day-to-day bookkeeping, take their skills to an advanced level in bookkeeping. Those seeking to enhance their current sales tax skills, get a clarity with GST HST, PST RST, and QST, understanding what can trigger audits/issues in sales tax, those who are new to Canada and want to learn about Canadian sales tax system, those thinking of starting their own tax preparation business, for bookkeepers seeking to build their business, students looking to expand their knowledge with practical real-world guidance, and also for business owners and entrepreneurs who want to get a better understanding of the Canadian sales tax. So over and above, anyone who is in the field of accounting and bookkeeping, they want to go forward and get their skills better on the sales tax. For them, this course is a valuable one. Okay, so now let's have a look. What will this course cover? Well, this course will teach you the essential knowledge you need to be comfortable when dealing with GST HST matters. Let's have a look at what are the details of the course. First, we'll start with Introduction to Canadian Sales Tax System. Understanding sales tax. What is sales tax in Canada? The Excise Tax Act under which the sales tax falls. What is the Goods and Services Sales Tax or Service Tax, which is GST? What is the Harmonized Sales Tax, the HST platform? What is the PST, RST, QST? Choosing an accounting method, how to file a return, reporting periods, due dates for filing a GST HST return, how do I pay the GST HST for my small business? If you don't pay on time, what are the penalties and interest that you can expect? And we'll go through the 2021 sales tax rates in Canadian provinces and territories. And then we'll do a smaller bit hands-on exercise to get a good understanding that how this whole Canadian sales tax system works. Right, so once we have learned about the introductory part, we will be going and looking at the GST HST, the tax framework. How does the GST HST work? We'll do an exercise about GST HST using the regular method on taxable supplies. Then we'll go and study about how to register for GST HST account, how to close your GST HST account just in case you need to, how to amend or make any changes to a GST HST return which you have already filed, what's the difference between the HST installment and filing, what is taxed and at what rate, and then we'll be touching an important topic which is place of supply rules. And if you get a GST HST number, what are the terms, like what is it that you should be taking care, because there's a proper disclosure that is needed. So that is going to be a topic about the tax framework. Further, we'll look at the GST HST registration, collection, and remittance. Who needs to register, collect, and remit GST HST? Registration thresholds, single calendar quarters. Registration thresholds, last 4 calendar quarters. Register at any time you want, like a small supplier. To understand what could be the benefits. Let's say someone is a small supplier, they are well within the limits of $30,000, but if still they want to register, what could be their benefits? Who do you charge GST HST to? Who not to charge the GST HST? GST HST on digital services, another very important topic. And then we'll go through the form of the GST HST. Once we have learned that portion, then we'll be switching gears towards input tax credits, ITC. What are input tax credits? How ITCs work? What qualifies for input tax credits? What is non-qualifying expenses for input tax credits? And then how far back can we go to claim the input tax credit? Let's say if we have missed out a credit, what is it that we can do and how far we can go? So we'll have a good understanding on that. And then we'll go to some specific rules about ITC. We'll take the scenarios like meals and entertainment expenses. how much you can claim as an input tax credit, employee, partner, and volunteer expenses reimbursement. How does the tax credit apply on that? Capital property, purchase of passenger vehicles and aircraft, types of vehicle definition, what is considered as a passenger vehicle, what is considered as a motor vehicle, the rules on those, GST, HST on the parking receipts that you receive, the taxi or ride sharing fares, any of the ways by which the travel is done, how is the GST, HST impact on that, the mileage reimbursements that are done to employees, reimbursements or rebillable expenses, day-to-day expenses that are not GST, HST taxable, no matter what, there is no GST, HST. What are those? Charging sales tax from Canadian to non-Canadian entities, company social event expenses, because there are some of the event expenses which are socially for the company that are deductible. What are those? How many are allowed in a year? Import duties on the input tax credits, they're embedded in there. There could be a portion of that there where the input tax credits can be claimed. How do we find those? Further continuing will be an exercise which will be learning about calculating the GST, HST using the regular method on taxable, zero rated, and exempt supplies. This exercise is going to give a clear understanding that if there is any of these scenarios or all of these scenarios, how will your return look when you submit the return, because there is a confusion between zero rated and exempt supplies. This will make it all clear. We'll be creating a product-based business, setting up chart of accounts and linking them to the GST, HST tax codes. We'll record some transactions as well as for the ITCs, and we'll generate some reports that's going to show us the taxable sales, input tax credits, and the agency reports. Once we know everything about that portion, the taxable, zero rated, exempt supplies, will switch gears towards PST, RST, QST. We should have an understanding which will be about registration, collection, and remittances. Who needs to register, collect, and remit? PST, RST, QST. Who to charge in British Columbia, Manitoba, Quebec, Saskatchewan? What about you are in, let's say, in the province of Ontario, and you are doing the sales to any of outside the province, you're doing sales to a participating province, you're doing the sales to non-participating province. How does the structure work on that? So we'll have a good understanding on that portion. Once we have completed that, thereafter we'll be learning about the GST, HST quick method. What is quick method of accounting? Who can make this election? How do you elect to use the quick method? How long does the election stay in effect? How does the quick method work? The mechanics behind that. What are quick method remittance rates? What is the benefit of using quick methods? Why to use quick methods? And then we will understand with an example the difference between quick method and a regular method. And you'll be able to come to a conclusion that which one is beneficial when we do the hands-on exercise. Once we have learned about the quick method, we'll be going towards remitting the GST, HST on employee benefits. Employee benefits has the GST, HST component, how to handle that, the mechanics behind that, how to calculate the amount of the GST, HST you are considered to have collected. Automobile operating expense benefits, benefits other than automobile operating expense benefits. When and how to report the GST, HST you are considered to have been collected. Example, we will be going through an example of remitting the GST, HST on automobile benefits in the province of Ontario. And then we'll study the benefits chart by which we'll come to know if there are employee benefits given, where is the component of the GST, HST. Once we have learned that, then we'll going further in the GST, HST for residential, rental, and commercial properties. What is the component of the HST on the purchase of property, residential and commercial? Will there be any HST on the residential rents? We'll go through understand the scenarios on that portion. Once we know that, understanding GST, HST sales tax journal entries. The important thing is journal entries, the debit and credit component, sales tax accounting, setting up chart of accounts for sales tax, GST, HST paid on business related purchases, what account will get debited, what account will get credited. Same thing on charge on sales, the revenues that we generate, how the sales tax journal entries are in there. If you're paying or you got a refund on the HST, what could be a journal entry on that? And finally, if you want to do an adjustment on your GST, HST, which account to be debited and which account to be credited. So that's what is going to be as a portion for the sales tax journal entry. Once we know that portion, we'll be going about and doing an exercise which is calculating sales tax. This time it is going to be multi-province sales. That means we are doing a sale, let's say from the province of Ontario outside to different provinces, and how does the impact come on your sales tax return. So we'll create another product-based business, link the chart of accounts to the tax codes, set up multi-province tax codes, how to do that portion, creating multi-province tax codes, and then recording transactions, and then viewing the reports with 101, 103, 105, 113C details, and all those line numbers. Once we have dealt with that, finally we will be touching on this topic, which is about GST, HST, dealing with audits, what to expect, and other issues. What is a CRA audit? CRA, GST, HST audit process, what to expect in that, preparing for an audit, how to handle an audit, 7 common audit issues. How far can CRA go back and reassess? Because most people, as soon as they hear the word audit, they kind of get a little bit worried and they're trying to find out what it is and all this stuff. Well, this chapter is going to explain you that, what is it, how calmly and coolly you can handle, what you should start like preparing before further details come in. All those things will be covered over here. So basically, this course is going to cover anything and everything for the GST, HST. If someone is, let's say, already doing consulting for bookkeeping or any other portion, and they want to add that as a part of the scale, right? This is the course that will give you all the information, all the knowledge. If someone is working as a bookkeeper or a senior bookkeeper, and they want to add more skills so that they get a good understanding, any of the mistakes which are happening or any of the gray areas which are not clear, this course will certainly clear that part. It comes with 2 manuals written by myself with examples, right? And thereafter, it's a 30-hour course, and generally the courses are run on the weekdays as well as weekends. Of course, the course also comes with a certificate by FinTech Academy, and it will have a seal that you are certified by FinTech for this course. We do run other courses as well, like Income Tax T1, Income Tax T2, Accounting, Bookkeeping, QuickBooks Desktop, QuickBooks Online, Canadian Payroll. All these courses are specialized and run by myself over here at FinTech Academy. If you need any further details, feel free to give us a call at 1-833-LEARN-QB, or you can send us an email at courses@fintechsolutions.ca. Alternatively, you can visit us at www.fintechsolutions.ca. See you in the course soon. Thank you for watching.